Hi friends, Mrs. Perez has another book for you today. This one's called The Sparrows. You know, sometimes books that we read are make-believe books and they're just for fun and to entertain us. But other books are real life books and they're full of interesting facts and information to teach us about things. And this book, The Sparrows, is a real life book. We're going to learn about sparrows. Do you know what a sparrow is? Look closely at the picture. Yes, a sparrow is a bird. Sparrows are little birds, and these particular sparrows are called house sparrows. Yes, Dr. Robert Slaughter gathered up information and he wrote this book and he also took the photographs. The sparrows. Let's see what we can learn. The sparrows. Well, there's a little diagram, a little drawing to show us the parts of a sparrow. That's the bill or the beak, and this part is its throat, and there we've got a wing and its tail. The sparrow. The sparrows were in their eggs. And how many eggs do you see there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4. You know, a mother sparrow normally lays about 4 eggs at a time. They hatched. Do you see those little birds? Do they have feathers? No, they are featherless. And look where their eyes are. Their eyes aren't open. They're blind. And actually, they can't do much more than just lift their heads up to be fed by their mom and dad. Yeah, they're pretty much helpless in that little nest. Wow. They opened their mouths. Now those little sparrows are hungry, aren't they? Feed us! Feed us! They chirped. And you can see in that picture how their eyes are fused together. Oh, they grew feathers. See those dark feathers? Yeah, it's starting to grow feathers. More and more feathers. Oh yes, they're getting covered with feathers. They got big. They filled their nest. Now those little sparrows are completely covered with feathers, aren't they? Yes. They flew off and sat in trees. So after about 15 days of their mother and father feeding them and keeping them warm, after about 15 days, the little sparrows will fly off. They'll leave the nest. Some of them were males. Those are the boys. And some of them were females. Those are the girls. Every spring, there were new eggs. So that female will go off and lay her own eggs. And then there were new sparrows. And then her baby birds will be born. All right, did you learn a lot about sparrows? Oh, I did too. Yes, I like picking up books that have fun and interesting facts. It helps me to learn things. Hey, I have an idea. Let's make our own birds. Now, you're going to need some paper, like 2 pieces of regular paper, and it doesn't have to be, these little birdies were like dark brown. They didn't have to be brown paper. You can pick any kind of paper you want, or even white paper because you can color it later. So if you've got some paper and some scissors and crayons and some glue, and then I will teach you how to make your own little bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Now fly away now. Get your stuff. All right. I've got my materials to make a bird. So you'll want to have some crayons, scissors, some glue. Either kind is fine, just what you prefer. And you'll want 2 big pieces of paper, like a 9 by 12 inch or an 8.5 by 11. And then you'll want a smaller piece of paper. Now this one should be yellow or orange. This is about 1 inch by 2 inches, but you don't have to measure it, just kind of eyeball it. And if you'd like, you can even have some feathers to embellish your bird. You don't have to have feathers. You could draw feathers on your bird, or you could rip little pieces of paper and glue those to your bird, or you can just keep your bird as is. No matter what, it'll sure be cute. All right, so I positioned my first paper tall ways, like a building, all right, like a tall building. And we're going to go ahead and draw the body of the bird. Now, as you're drawing the body, be aware of your space. You don't want to draw the head, the circle, too small, because then that means the rest of your bird would be very small, and then you'll waste a lot of paper. And also, you don't want to make the head too big, because then you won't have enough space to draw the body and the tail feathers. So think of your paper in sections. So a top and a middle and a bottom, all right? All right, so let's draw a circle at the top of our paper. Make it about the size of a tennis ball, or a baseball. That's a good size. So we've got a circle for the head, and then we're going to draw an oval for the body, and make sure that your oval touches your circle, all right? There shouldn't be a space in between it. So an oval for the body, and then down here at the bottom, we're going to draw tail feathers. Envision like a triangle shape for your tail feathers. So we're going to start here and make a diagonal line, so a slanted line this way, and then on the other side, make a diagonal line the other way, and then a horizontal line going across. All right, so we've got a head, a circle for the head, we've got an oval for the body, and kind of like a triangle shape for the tail feathers. And once you cut that out, let's see, it will look like this. All right, so there's your finished bird body. Now we've got to make some wings. So we've got the other piece of paper. Go ahead and fold that in half, all right, and keep it folded as you draw the wings, all right? So let me put some tape on here so it doesn't move. All right, so we've got our paper folded in half. You're going to draw an arch like this from one end of your paper to the other, kind of like a rainbow shape. So here we go, from one end to the other edge, and then we're going to draw a scalloped line at the bottom, kind of like if you're drawing a cloud and you do those puffy lines. All right, so that's a scalloped edge. 3 or 4 is enough. So let's see, I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now you're going to cut the wings out. Keep the paper folded as you cut. So let me show you. You're going to hold the fold as you cut. Cut those wings out, and it's like magic. You won't have 1, but you'll have 2 wings when you're done, all right? Now, for the beak, you've got your little rectangle and fold it in half to make a square. And then notice I've already drawn the lines for you. You're going to make a diagonal line down to the center there, and another diagonal line down this way, and they meet down here at the bottom. And same thing as you did with the wings. Keep this paper folded as you cut it out, and you should get a triangle that looks like this. If you opened it up, it would look like a diamond or a rhombus, right? So we're going to keep it folded, though, to glue onto the bird so the bird has a little beak. All right, so we've got our wings. Go ahead and take your glue stick and put some glue on each of those wings, and then you're going to place your bird right there in the middle of that, and then we're going to put some glue on the triangle for the beak and glue that down. And then you'll also want to make some eyes. Just use your crayon for that. Just make some eyes, and then if you want to embellish your bird with some feathers, put some glue wherever you want the feathers and stick those feathers on like that. And once you're finished, you will have a colorful bird. Whee! You can hang this up maybe in the window. That'd be cute. Hang it up in the window with some tape or put it on the refrigerator. And there's your bird, friends. All right, thanks for joining me in making a little bird. If you want to take a picture of your bird and put it in the comments, I'd love to see your colorful bird. All right, let's see what color you used. See you for next time.